G'day there ladies and gents of the internet, I am the Braveheart Aussie and welcome to a journey in world building. And also welcome to the fourth of our setting deep dive mini-series. Last time we took a break from the settings to look at the faction of the Fringe World Alliance following our deep dive into the world of Coperchia. This time however we are stepping away from Alliance territory and diving inward towards Old Sol into the worlds of the Inner Halo and in particular the fantastical crystalline world of Coperchia. This was the winner of our most recent YouTube poll, so thank you so much to everybody for voting. Coperchia is a habitable terrestrial world located approximately 650 light years from lost Earth in the Galactic southwest. It was actually discovered well before the War of Cataclysm, causing quite a stir when its oxygen-nitrogen atmosphere was detected. It is positioned near the Remus sector on the outer edge of the Inner Halo, a ring of early colonization destinations and worlds that are significant targets of the early scattering. This also meant that the first colonization attempt to Coperchia, like most of Wave 1 launches, never arrived because of the impact of the malady. Coperchia is generally regarded as a temperate world orbiting its star, called Divinity, in its Goldilocks zone, though Divinity has a 10% lower luminosity than that of Old Sol. This, combined with a marginally lower atmospheric density and gravity, makes it one of the more pleasant environments and climates for humans among the colonies and settlements of the diaspora. The planet has a stable climate with minimal seasonal changes, though northern and southern latitudes do experience some more cold weather. The planet has a single small moon called Trangia, which in combination with Divinity causes minor to moderate tides across the undersized and disparate oceans of the world. The planet is the second of 5 planets in the system. The system includes a Mercury analogue called Skepna, a 2 Jovian analogues called Nestor and Caxus, and a Neptunian analogue called Dorix. The system lacks an asteroid belt, though Oort clouds and Kuiper belt compositions are comparable with that of Old Sol. Coperchia has a relatively compact and dynamic ecosystem similar to brushland steppe biomes and Lost Earth. This includes shrub-like analogues, grass ground covers and mosses, and symbiotic insects and small rodent creatures. Coperchia is commonly referred to as the Emerald World, reflecting the predominance of giant greenish-yellow crystals across the undulating landscapes of the planet. The crystals on the surface can grow to up to 60 meters in height, or 180 feet, and can take many forms and different formations, including clusters, geodes, mats, and caverns. Principally comprised of carbon, the Coperchia crystals include a number of trace elements that are not currently identifiable, and potentially explain many of the strange phenomena associated with them. Chief among these is the resonance, a partially audible resonant frequency that is either emitted or magnified and transported by that of the crystals. We will explore the resonance in greater detail in future episodes, and in this week's lore episode, but let's just say that the initial ringing sound heard by new arrivals quickly escalates into anguish, pain, and then finally, death. However, such a deadly outcome is not always absolute, and a small minority of arrivals have found themselves able to adapt. This has resulted in a population of more than 100,000 residents calling the planet home at the time of the diaspora. The crystal growths on the planet are also apparently expanding their coverage of the planet's 3 continents and have also been located in ocean floor areas and in underground cave systems. This growth is slow, but does mean that the complete envelopment of the planet by the crystals is likely to occur within the next 250,000 years. This would likely extinguish all plant and animal life on the surface and likely render the world uninhabitable. And that is where we're going to leave today's episode in our first deep dive of the planet of Coperchia. As mentioned before, we have a new lore episode coming out shortly, which I'm very excited to share with you, and I'm aiming to have a second set of episodes out next week, after which I'm actually going to be away for 2 weeks with my work, so I'm aiming to release 1 episode per week over that time, first a world building episode and then a lore episode. Upon my return, before the next setting gets underway, I'll be looking to do a special video in which we examine the rules, concepts, guides and mechanics of the Dark Diaspora tabletop role-playing game, or TTRPG, that I'm currently testing on my Discord. And that is it for today. Thank you so much, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and may the journey continue.